happening?
But you know what though? As soon as I stood up and started walking around, I was.
Yeah, I noticed you just didn't sit down for like the whole second half of the case.
But now I'm like wide awake.
Yeah.
But okay.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, viewers. Welcome to the podcast. That was one of the weakest sign-ons we've ever done.
So bad.
All right. What are we doing Skyrim-wise first before we continue talking?
Well, right now I'm going to sell. I have like 83 rings and necklaces.
Okay.
And I just want to get out of my inventory.
Fair enough.
But after that, I'll look at my book. Ooh, what do you hold? Oh, I thought she was wearing like Legion. That is Legion armor. What are you wearing? Oh, there's Legion took over. Yeah, that might be it.
That makes sense.
But anyway,
so we were talking about high school.
Yeah, but we're like the 6-year window where the SATs were at 2,400.
It was ridiculous.
It was like 1,600 for like 38 years. Mm-hmm. Then 2,400 for like 4 years, which is us.
Yep.
And back to 1,600.
I can't believe that.
Like I tell people my SAT score, they're like, "How did you get better than
a perfect score?"
Yeah. I got like a 1790, which is like, it's okay. It's fine, but
it's ridiculous.
We were in a weird gap.
We were in a weird gap. And
everything was physical. Everything was. Although I'll tell you what, 2 community college years, both physical too. Pretty much. I mean, there was more online.
Yes. I was about to say, actually, most of my papers in college were also physical.
Yeah, my first couple years.
They had a portal where we could, and I used it more regularly to check things.
Yes, I didn't submit a lot.
I didn't submit most things on it.
But let me tell you something. When I went to Bridgeport for 2 years,
yeah,
that was all digital. Like,
really?
Especially my last, post-COVID,
of course. Once COVID hit,
paper didn't exist. Mm-hmm. But we used Canvas, and a lot of schools use Canvas. A lot of schools use Blackboard. I lived just on Canvas. Mm-hmm. Submitted everything there, looked up everything there. Yeah, Canvas was fan. Did you use Canvas? It was
yes, eventually yes.
It was fan. I loved Canvas. I loved it.
I don't remember what I used. I used something different in college.
I think Canvas was like fantastic.
When I went to nutrition school, they used Canvas. That was the first time I ever used Canvas.
I think it was probably the best. I think that was the best system. Well, because it was I had my layout, I had everything that was due when. I could see nice. Weeks in advance.
What do I use now?
I could email anybody, talk to anybody. I loved Canvas. I got weekly updates. I got reminders. It was so easy to use, and I loved it.
Let me see. What do I use now? Oh, Bright Space is what I use now.
Haven't even heard of that.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's pretty good. I actually think I like Bright Space better than I like Canvas.
Really? Okay. Oh wow, he's broke. All right.
No, he's not. He's not. He has unlimited money.
Oh yes.
You just can't sell more than a certain amount at a time.
But I lived on it. I didn't say if I didn't have I wasn't that great of a student, even in community college. Mm-hmm. I had a 2.8 GPA. Mm-hmm. And then when everything went virtual, my GPA at Bridgeport was at a 3.6.
Really?
I was a fan, and I ended up with a 3.3 average. I got in the president's list my final 2 semesters with a 3.8 average.
Was it?
I was a superstar.
Was it just because it was better organized, or?
Yes, because I don't organize. I wasn't I forgot stuff.
Yeah.
I don't write anything down.
Yeah.
It was all in front of me, and I just pops up on my phone. It's due in 3 days. I just okay, I gotta do that now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was really Canvas saved my life.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I kind of miss turning things in physically.
I don't know. The printers always just
printing.
They had minds of their own.
I do not miss printing.
Because printers really knew when you were in a rush.
Yeah,
they did.
It was always bad.
Printers. It sounds so cheesy to say. Printers absolutely knew when you needed to do something quick.
It was always
they were
brutal.
No,
sell these things. Why do you need all these things for?
Yeah,
Increase your speech to 50. You don't need any of these circlets.
Yeah.
What are you going to use these Show the boots. Why do you need boots?
I'm going to keep in the boots.
Okay. Sell the
You can't-
executioner's hoods. You don't need 3 of them.
I'll take one.
Fine boots? You need regular boots and fine boots?
I sold the fine boots. Leave me
Gold
alone.
diamond ring? You don't need 2 cloaks.
No, I do. Okay.
You're not
They're
wearing...
of no weight.
Fine. You're not wearing either one.
Yeah, but I might one day.
You don't need the novice hood. You don't need party boots.
They don't weigh anything.
Oh my gosh. It's not about that. It's about the principle. Things are just different. It's weird to say, but you realize... That is actually something I wonder. And I think it's just as normal, but I do wonder.
That's a better carry weight. I'm lean now.
Yeah. If it is like in the span from 2015 to 2022, the world has shifted
Radically.
almost to an unrecognizable extent.
Oh, the world in 2015 is different. It's just different.
And
It's not recognizable.
Is that a thing that just happens like every 10 years?
Not like this.
Or
Not like this. This was different.
But like, here's the thing. Obviously, a lot of like the COVID-related things changed the world. I think that maybe some of it is sparked along, but I think I honestly feel like the COVID stuff, like I can recognize when something's a COVID thing.
Yeah.
And I think that those changes were the more minor of the like changes.
You know what I think is different too? Is let me see what I'm doing first.
What I'm talking about, and
I'll return to Mercer. Anyway,
you and I can talk about it more off camera because I don't want to step on any toes
You're not
on
stepping
camera.
toes.
But like in the last 5 years, the things that are okay to say and the things that are okay to talk about publicly have radically changed.
I've been watching. Now this is a different. This is even way longer ago.
Okay.
I've been watching Seinfeld again.
Okay. Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know what I was watching?
It is. It's not like I love it. I think Seinfeld's hilarious.
Yeah,
but
but,
it's
like,
you could.
There's no
not.
shot it could air.
No, like people say The Office was probably too edgy. I think The Office would be too edgy. Seinfeld would be.
Ah, an Alfique. Hello.
Anyway,
Remember when we learned all about the Alfique that one time?
I do. That was ridiculous.
I sent Michael, I think it was a TikTok of a guy explaining more about the Khajiit, and he mentioned the Alfique in his conversation, and he was talking about how the Alfique are Khajiit. Yeah, Barty got like bisected.
Oh! I didn't expect that.
No, that was wild.
Anyway,
He
yeah, that
was talking
crazy.
about how the Alfique are canon, and he was like explaining how they're born. They're just regular Khajiit. They're just
Depends on the moon cycles.
yeah, but depends on when they were born.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, no, it's true. And you know what show really kind of like solidified it for me? Because like Seinfeld or like The Office, like that's a very particular type of show. I was watching. I don't know if you ever saw Modern Family.
I have never. I obviously know of it. But
Yeah, it was a big show.
What is
He
on
has
his
emo
head?
hair. I can't help but notice.
The mod makes some people look good,
Yes, some people.
and some people look.
He looks like an emo boy.
Yeah.
I was watching Modern Family, and like Modern Family, I don't really remember when it came out, but I assume when it came out,
Not
it
so
was
modern, right?
yeah. Okay, let's take it easy first of all. Well, actually, that's what I was gonna say. I think when it first came out, I think it was kind of pushing like what could be what could be put on TV, but like not in the way that you'd think, like not in the way that you would view it now, you know.
Yeah. Well,
But nowadays, if you were to watch it, you're like, I'm surprised they were allowed to say that on TV.
oh yeah.
But like honestly, that wasn't the surprising thing when it first came out.
Yeah, yeah.
It was all the other stuff that you're no longer surprised by that was the surprising stuff. So it's kind of wild.
Yeah, like you know what I also think too. I think back to like 2014, 2015. Social media was big.
Yes.
It's not. I don't think it is what it is now.
Here's the thing.
I think we thought it was big back then, but now like it's so big. Like I didn't have a smartphone until I was 15, 16.
Yeah.
I know my first.
Yeah,
I know
no,
my
you're
first
right,
iPhone
yeah.
when I was a sophomore in high school.
You're right. No, I had a BlackBerry when I was
I had a
freshman.
I had a phone that had like numbers and you slid up with the keyboard. That's what I had.
Yeah. I had a BlackBerry until my sophomore year of high school.
Those phones just don't exist anymore.
They do, surprisingly. I don't know what kind of people I surround myself with. I have known 2 people who voluntarily downgraded from a smartphone to a flip phone.
One of my dad's friends is like, has a flip phone. He's like, this is gonna be the new this is gonna be the new wave. And my dad's like, no, it's not.
Most likely will not. Yeah, I knew 2 people who were like, I don't like the modern whatever of smartphones, and they downgraded themselves to a flip phone.
I'm not ashamed to say it anymore. This is my life.
It
Everything
really is big.
I've ever known is on here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not like, it's what it is now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
But
It
here's
is
the
crazy.
thing, actually. And this might be personal, because I do think this is not the case for the vast majority of people.
Tail armor.
He does have tail armor. That's interesting.
They had to build that.
They probably...
Yeah, you always have to build all these outfits for cats.
That's
kinda
impressive,
hilarious.
actually.
Anyway.
I actually used very little social media. Now, I think I used less social media than I did in high school. But I think that's because I didn't keep up. Like, I use Facebook. That's the only
Facebook,
social media I use.
I didn't use Instagram until about 2 years, a year ago, 2 years ago.
I still don't use
And
Instagram.
it's still, like, I have like 4 posts.
Yeah.
And one of them, like 3 of them are about the book.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the 5th one was like thanking my doctors for doing such a great job. That was the other one. Like I don't post.
No.
Yeah.
I just never kept up with it. So, like, I was big into Facebook when Facebook was big, because that was what was big when we were in
I'm
high
still
school.
pretty big into Facebook.
Yeah, no one uses Facebook anymore, though.
I'm trying to think, like, what do I do now?
I don't use Instagram. I guess I use YouTube, if you count that as a social media. I don't really use it as a social media, though. You know?
Oh, okay.
And that's pretty much it. I don't use Twitter.
I use Twitter for scrolling.
I see.
And like liking. Like I don't post anything.
Sure.
I like.
I mean, that's what I use Facebook for. I don't post on anything.
I'm pretty active on.
You are
social
pretty
media.
active on Facebook.
Well,
I've seen that.
But my Facebook posts are just. They're not
They're
substantive.
just reactions to articles.
They're just. It's just mayhem.
It literally, you find an article
And then I
that
comment.
causes you to have a reaction, and then you have like a 4-word reaction
and
to it.
the words are either it's true. No, think of it. No, think of it is one of my favorites. It's like, no, that's
Yeah, you use that one a lot.
Fault, a lot of faults.
Oh, you
It's
just
gonna
have to
happen,
write
folks.
folks?
yeah.
In all caps?
Yeah. They're all in all caps.
There's a couple where you do write a little bit more, but it's never more than a line. Like,
No, and it's
you're
all
like,
not-
someone wrote this
Yeah.
sometimes.
This was a real thing.
This
that
was
if
a real article.
Yeah.
I've seen that one a couple times.
But it's 99% abject nonsense.
Yes.
It's just not. It is nothing of substance,
And
it hasn't been
Yeah.
for a long time.
Really, it was probably sophomore year of high school was the last time you posted
Now it's-
concrete substance.
Now what's my?
What was your most recent caption? Let's see just read the caption out. What social media are people even on now?
Like this is something I shared.
That was really funny.
Yeah, putty stare. That's what I shared.
Well,
the caption.
Yeah, what was the last caption you dropped?
Um.
Apparently you haven't dropped one in a while. That was a no. Think about it.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what social media people. I know people still use Instagram. I hope. Someone told me once that Instagram is for old people, so I don't know.
That's not true.
I
at
never
all.
got on Instagram, so I didn't like where that placed me. I don't know what other people. TikTok. I mean, people are using TikTok.
This was in its true.
Yeah.
Bashed was that in.
Dragon.
Yeah. But it's a lot of just. It's true. No,
Yes.
think of it. It's not gonna happen, folks.
Yeah.
It's a lot. But it's nonsense. Although
It is.
I'll share. I actually post on my story on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all sports stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like the Jets lose, and it's like I want to die. That's, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What are there other social medias that I'm not aware? I mean,
No,
I know there are
Instagram,
other
Twitter,
like
Facebook.
minor ones, but
Well, those are the big boys.
are we really dating ourselves? By
No, that's it. That's all there is.
are we? Sure?
You know when I was around. You want to know why? You know what? Social media existed for a couple of years before like 2014, 2015. 2014, 2015 is when the boom beat. I think that's when the really big. Where did I hit him with Dragon Rend, right?
And then he flew away.
That's
That's physically impossible.
anyway. I was around. I mean, we were around, but
Yeah, we're the same age.
when
Hey, look, I found him.
Tinder allowed 13 and up on it.
Oh,
And
really?
that was a ridiculous era. That was
I
insane.
do not remember that.
And
I've
then-
never been on Tinder.
And then,
so
and then Tinder was like, okay, we need to. This is not good. And here's the thing: it wasn't like they capped it for. Okay, come, gentlemen. Okay, you know what? Fine.
Yeah, I thought. I mean, I
And then Tinder was like, okay, we this is not okay.
yeah, I was under the impression, probably it is now the case that all the dating apps have a minimum 18.
They didn't. They just did not for a long time.
That's crazy.
And it wasn't even like Tinder. Like if you're under 18, you get to talk with 17.
Right.
It was like 13.
You can do whatever.
39, yeah.
Oh, that's
And then
weird.
Tinder was like, okay, we need to buckle up a little
yeah.
here. Like that's it. It was just the Wild West.
That's like I'm just picturing someone who like joined Tinder at 13 and then got kicked off until they're 18, and it's just like the people who when
must
they
have
changed
been
the
weird.
smoking age to 21.
That first of all, that was hilarious.
Yeah, so there were people who were able to smoke for like a year,
Yeah.
and then it got taken away
Yep.
until they turned 21.
Well, that happened with our parent. Well, I mean, I don't know about your parents. Are said a little bit younger.
Yeah.
But like my dad was able to drink when he was like 18 and 19, and right around then they upped it to 21.
That's
But
crazy.
they got grandfathered in.
Oh, they just did
They
it?
did.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think people got grandfathered in
No, they did not.
for smoking.
They were, and they especially like because the vapes are so popular.
Yeah.
They got very mad. Well, you know the 21 smoking is only Connecticut. Was it national?
It's not only Connecticut, but
It's-
it's regional for sure.
Yeah.
The only reason I've never smoked, the only reason I know that
Me
one of
neither.
my friends in college smoked, and he was 18, and the local like convenience stores
Oh my.
near our campus was 21 plus, so he wasn't able to do that. So if he went, but like the next town over
Okay.
was
Well,
18.
I remember Connecticut did it, and then New York didn't do it for a while. Connecticut was one of the first ones to do it. Yeah, I've never smoked, so it's never been a
It never
problem for me.
impacted me.
You know what we still can't do is rent a car, which is kind of ridiculous.
Well, we can. They just charge us a fee.
Yeah, like
It's a big fee.
we got. What do you mean?
That was a militia.
1,000? Okay, you know what? This is stupid. Okay.
How many waging war right now?
Yeah.
What are we even doing here?
I don't remember. There's just been so much combat.
I don't know where we are or why we're here.
I really don't remember. I actually don't remember.
I'm assuming that quest marker is where we're going.
Yeah, probably, but I don't remember. What we? Yeah, but what?
How did it land without making a noise? Oh, it didn't.
We still haven't. I forgot there was a dragon too. He's not my problem anymore.
There's a lot of bears.
This was a ridiculous couple minutes.
It's just like, yeah, we were having like a real crazy conversation while you just waged a one-man war.
and killed like 40 people.
And like 7 bears. You just depopulated
Yeah.
Yellowstone.
I did. Oh well, that's what I do best.
That's a weird skill.
I depopulate Yellowstone.
We shouldn't be. You were just selling your stuff in the city. Is this not a thing we're doing?
Oh no. I can do this now. This is a pretty big moment.
Is it? Should we do it?
Yeah, we can go to Snowbell Sanctum. I gotta walk there, but
How long? Okay, so we will walk there, and we'll
come
probably do it in the
on,
next episode.
man.
It's probably the dragon.
what are you? Where? He's over there.
Okay, we will get there, and then we'll probably call the episode.
Yeah.
So we'll party and continue reminiscing like we're old men, even though we're very young still.
But
It's just that a lot of things changed very quickly.
Like my little cousins got smartphones at like 11 and 12.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's normal.
That's
now.
normal now.
Like when we were.
Just weird. TV doesn't exist anymore.
On.
We saw
TV doesn't. I mean, cable.
cable is gone. I grew up on cable.
Me too.
It was a great time.
I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do.
We used to.
I'm just encompassed
We used to
by
get
evil.
mailed DVDs from Netflix.
You know,
Y'all
I
remember
never
that?
did that.
You never did that?
Because we didn't have Netflix for a long time.
I see.
we
Yeah,
didn't
we
have,
used,
we didn't have Netflix. We were not one of the early adopters.
yeah, no, we did Netflix back in the day. Did he just Barty just kill that by himself?
Have anything to do with this? I didn't even get.
What's happening? That's what happened last time
That's a
something got
spray tan.
nuked.
That's a spray tan.
Okay. I got really scared. That video no one ever saw, but that's what happened right before Lockfrail and Steve got nuked.
Yep.
It looked exactly like that.
The first time I've ever seen a dragon that I have not touched.
That's not true. We've done that in this series.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, and that's died.
Yeah, we've done that in the
Really?
series,
I don't
yeah.
know that.
I believe so, at least. Yeah, we used to rent Netflix. We used to go to Blockbuster
Come on, man! Look at this.
This is crazy.
Oh, Blockbuster.
Blockbuster was fun. Redbox even was fun for a while. Redbox was way
You know what?
later.
You know what? I was around for the Redbox. Redbox was fun.
Does Redbox still exist?
Yeah, you know where they exist. I think it's more in the Midwest now.
Oh, is it? Because I've seen them, but every time I see one, I'm like, is that a Redbox?
You're like, come on, man.
Like what?
Stop.
Did someone forget to pick it up?
Yeah, when they were destroying these, they must have just forgot.
Yeah, like in the Great Purge, did this one
I
escape?
think they're still out there more in the Midwest. I think.
It's just wild. Oh, should we get another beef stroganoff? And we can see how long he stays alive. I believe it's Animal Command. Yeah.
No, that's not it.
Yeah,
60
make
seconds? No, that ain't it.
It's possible that some of the mods did fall apart. I do vaguely remember something telling me at one point that.
Beast Hunt is not here.
Okay, I guess beef
Wow.
stroganoff is. I do remember one of the mods giving me an error for the one that gives us racial abilities.
Yeah, it is.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, that was like I didn't grow up on iPads or stuff like that.
Oh no! I remember the first time I ever saw an iPad was wild.
Like the first smart device, like my mom probably got the first one when I was like 13.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
it was
I remember,
huge
I remember,
deal.
I remember having to like pull teeth for an iPod at like 14.
Remember,
I was
like,
pulling teeth for that.
Yeah, remember it was like a huge thing to get a shuffle because they were like way cheaper.
Usually these are pretty bad, but
It won't be. I guarantee it. It also seems confused.
what do you? Hey,
Here,
Come here.
Come back.
just wasn't hostile at all.
No, she wasn't. That was
Cool.
weird.
Anyway,
Okay.
it's tested a shadow. It exists.
Let's walk past it. Yeah. Remember people? I don't know if people around you did this.
Shuffle. Yeah. I remember
Yeah,
shuffle.
because they were way cheaper, but they were really bad.
I remember I used to bowl in a league when I was like from ages like 9 to like 14.
Yeah.
And in the bowling alley, they had the stacker machine. You hit the button, and it's like to just line it up. And an iPod Touch 3rd generation was the chieftain of prizes.
That's crazy.
People would line up to get. That was my first smart device. Was the iPod Touch 3rd generation.
My first one was the Nano. I remember.
Temple Run and Jetpack Joyride and.
Yeah, I remember having a Nano, and that was like the coolest thing in the
I
world.
never had a Nano. I had this
It's
blue camo
ridiculous.
MP3 player
Ooh.
thing.
I
I
never
love
actually had
that.
an MP3 player for some reason.
Yeah,
I just
that.
I
It's
just
in my
dodged
somewhere
it.
in my house.
Like I had like CD players growing up,
I had a lot.
and that was and the radio, and like that was all I listened to
Yeah.
growing up until iPod Nanos became a thing, and then I got a Nano, and
I
like
don't remember what I listened to on the Nanos. You know what I listened to a lot. It was a lot of WWE theme songs. That's what it was.
that was wild. That was when I first started listening to rock. Was when I got a Nano, because I literally never heard like a rock song really until I started listening to my own music.
I was around for LimeWire.
See, I never used LimeWire.
I corrupted many a family computer with LimeWire.
Did you really?
All right, here we call it here.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. We will not reminisce in the next episode. Yeah. I'm gonna put a stop to the reminiscing.
Yeah. That was fun though.
It was fun to reminisce.
Yep.
It's just weird. If you are in high school now, pay attention because things will probably start changing around you.
Please do good.
Or maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Maybe this was just a weird time when a lot of things changed. Could be.
Yeah, I think we had a weird block. I really do.
It's possible.
Alrighty.
But we'll see, I guess.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching. This is Poseidon.
Adios. Amalo.
You're signing off. Bye bye. I'm gonna eat a chip really close to the mic.
ASMR. Let me look up when SATs out
Delicious.
of